What's up, y'all? We are back for episode 10. Episode 10, I lost some respect for some people. I gained some respect for some people. And Rollie and Ahna are back. And as much as I don't like Rollie, I did some entertainment here. As much as Ahna can be annoying to some people, she's funny as fuck. Ahna is hilarious. But enough of that. We're gonna get into that. Please, if you are new here, please subscribe. I always do that. I always say if you're new here, please like the video. No, if you're new or old or returning viewers, like the video. But if you're new, subscribe, turn your post notifications on because I'm gonna be here. You clicked on this video somehow, you might have typed in GT Baddies recap. Stop doing that. Just go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and turn the post notifications on. Like the video, jump in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are because we're gonna all have conversations down there below. But yeah, enough of that. Let's go. All right, so we start with Rollie. Natalie has Rollie walking in. Rollie's excited to be here. She's excited to see Natalie. Natalie bringing Rollie up to speed on the events that just happened prior to her coming. She pretty much tells her about punk ass's issue with Asian doll. And Rollie says that Asian is a real hood bitch and Mariah is not. She says she's a wannabe Jersey bitch. I said, I don't like Rollie, but this is where I don't want to say I like her, but this is where I like her. Like, she gonna address the things that do need to be addressed that certain people will not address. And she addressed what needed to be addressed. Mariah is a punk ass bitch and she wants to act and appear hard and she wants to appear hood, which she's talking to somebody else who wants to appear hood, talking about Natalie. But yeah, she's not lying. Like, Mariah wants to be what Asian doll is. But Natalie ends up letting her know that Asian had whooped her 4 times and Mariah kept wanting more rounds. And Rollie said she kept wanting to go. She kept wanting to go more rounds. I said, exactly. Like, that's crazy. It's delusional and it's wild that you want to continue to get your ass beat. And that's what she did. But Natalie ends up claiming that Bianca had turned on Mariah quick. And I said, that's delusional because she did not turn on Mariah Lynn. Like, she stopped being friends with Mariah Lynn because Mariah Lynn turned on her because Bianca did what Mariah told her to do. And then she flipped it on Bianca because Mariah got her ass beat. Crazy. But Natalie also says that Bianca is meeting them later at the next island. Natalie ends up mentioning that the replacements are coming, or the replacements are on standby. And Rollie's like, so wait, they're here? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, because we've been wondering where they are and why they're not here. And Rollie's basically saying, like, what is the purpose of them being here if they're not here? And I'm like, say it again. But Natalie ends up saying that there's about 4 or 5 on standby. And Rollie's like, what the fuck? Like, why are they not here right now? But she then says that she wants to have fun because she feels like last season people misjudged her and ET. I said, and then she said, because I'm not a bully. I said, Rollie, you are a bully. Like, nobody misjudged you. You showed everything. You showed your true colors last season and we all got to see it and we addressed it. So that's wrong. And then she also ends up saying that she feels like ET could have handled things differently, but she's younger. I said, ET is 30 years old, at least from what I've heard from a lot of y'all. She's 30 years old. She's not young. She's older than me. She's older than me. I'm 28, about to be 29 years old. She's too old to be doing that and moving the way she does. But Rollie says that they don't even talk anymore, but she wants to sit down and mend their friendship. I was like, you want to sit down and mend a friendship with somebody who leaked your number and your address on social media and has continuously lied on you? I said, you're crazy. And y'all hear that thunder? That's wild. But where was I at? Scotty, Jayla, Sapphire, Tasiki, and Biggie, they come running in. Everybody but Biggie is hugging up on Rollie. Rollie ends up saying hello to Biggie. So she's coming in on some like positive energy right now, which is, who knows if it's fake or not, but I'm gonna take it as face value. She's asking Biggie how she's doing and asks for a hug. Biggie's sitting there looking like she wants to smile and then trying to not smile. It's like she wants to get up and give her a hug, but then she's trying to act like she's not doing that because she's on TV and she don't want to look like a punk. But she ends up saying that she doesn't want to do it, but she does want to clear the air. So she pretty much says to Rollie, like, her biggest issue with her was last season when she was speaking Spanish. Rollie would get upset and feels like she deserves at least a small apology. I said, that's a good reason as to why you should be upset with Rollie. But the way that she said, I feel like I deserve a small apology. No, say it with your chest. I deserve an apology. Do it like you be doing on this camera right here, like I'll be doing. Do it like you be doing on this camera. Like, tell her I need an apology. That's what I need. You sitting here talking crazy about me for using my culture and being a part of my culture and actually pretty much being myself. Say it like that. Biggie sitting there small, but then she gonna want to get in the camera later on and start talking greasy. But Rollie ends up apologizing to her. She gives her the apology. She says that her brother-in-law is Mexican, so she's not racist. That does not exempt you from being racist. It doesn't. Like, come on. Like, y'all got to stop saying X, Y, and Z is my family member, or I got a friend that's this, to exempt from you being and making racially charged comments. Like, that does not make you any less of a racist. I don't think Rollie is racist, but I feel like she has things that she says that are very insensitive and very ignorant. But they hug it out. Tinkerbella, Meatball, Callie, Diamond, and Dia come in. Ahna and Asian Dog come in. And Asian's excited to see Rollie. Rollie's excited to see Asian, but then she couldn't even really be excited too much because she saw Ahna. And here they go. These two going back and forth is funny because they roast each other. And both times that they roasted each other this season, I was hollering. But Ahna says, here comes Big Bertha. I said, uh-oh. She said she wanted at least a few days without having to see her because she's in her home country. But Ahna says the last time that she had saw Rollie, Rollie said that she was gonna beat her ass. So I'm here, come do it. That's basically what she was saying. I want you to beat my ass. So they both get up. Ahna ends up throwing a shoe, I believe, and security pounced immediately. Rollie is telling security to let Ahna go, like let us do what we got to do. Tasiki saying it don't make no sense for them to fight because they're in two different weight classes, which is true. But they still trying to get at each other. And Scotty pretty much says again, like, their beef should have stayed in Miami. They're arguing over nothing because they both are injured and they can't fight. I said, Scotty, this is 10 episodes in, man. I got to give it to her. Y'all know, if you've been riding with me for as long as you've been riding with me, whether it's recently, like last season, or even Baddies South, you know I have never been a fan of this girl. But this season, I can say that I like Scotty right now. Like 10 episodes in, I actually really like her. She's one of my, if I was to rank the girls, she's definitely in my top 3 for this season. Crazy. But you see what happens when you don't do too much. Like when you get on the show and just be yourself and don't be trying so hard to make a moment and trying to get camera time, you become likable. Yes, I don't like the fact that the way she moves off the show, but on the show, she's likable right now. But Rollie is going off. They're going back and forth. Ahna is literally talking about break my face. And Rollie says that she feels ganged up on because Tasiki is getting up and pretty much trying to press her like she's going to fight her. And Rollie says that she's getting tired of it. And I said, but you ain't addressing it, though. She's saying it in the confessionals, but she ain't addressed it in the moment. But then again, I found it funny, too. Y'all want to know why I found it funny? I'm pretty sure y'all found it funny, too. Tasiki is going to bat for Ahna. But Tasiki didn't do that for punk ass. But punk ass is quick to jump into Tasiki's fights and Tasiki's issues and have those issues. But then she wants to address Bianca for not jumping in when Tasiki was standing there the whole time when her and Asian was getting into it. But Tasiki had no issue jumping immediately in with Ahna and Rollie. Granted, I still stand where I stand. I said it last week. You can call me a bad friend or not. I'm not jumping in your one-on-one. But I'm just stating this because they act like Bianca is so wrong for not jumping into Mariah Lynn's fights. But Tasiki didn't do it either. But Tasiki's now doing it in another person's fight. Found that funny. But Asian doll, her face watching this was me the whole time. She looking like, what is going on? But Ahna ends up saying that you are nothing but a fat, miserable bitch that does not love yourself. That is true. That is true. It is true. She don't, because going through the procedures that she has, it speaks volumes. But Rollie ends up saying that they're protecting Ahna because of her face. She got it beat in 3 places and she'll break that other side of her face. So they're going back and forth, just tearing each other up. Biggie gets in the confessional, being a confessional gangster, saying that Rollie is thinking that she's roasting somebody, but she's corny. I said, but you're not saying none of this to her face. You're getting in your confessionals just like you get on your YouTube channel and pop that greasy shit. But then whenever you in somebody's face, you don't want to do it. And then you want to play victim. So here again, just like I said with the Jayla stuff, how Biggie's been on her YouTube talking crazy about Jayla after Jayla apologized to her on this show. And when I say apologize, she gave her an actual apology where she took accountability for her part in their issue. And Biggie still brought it to the internet 2 or 3 months later. So when Jayla gets to that reunion and beats her ass because you talk shit, I'm not going to say anything about it. When Rollie gets to that reunion and beats your ass because you sitting here talking shit, I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm not. But Rollie is sitting there talking about how Ahna got a nappy ass wig. This was hilarious. I hollered. I'm Rollie. Ahna said it's not a wig, it's leave out, but you wouldn't know because you ain't got it. And then she started dancing. I lost it. Anna is so funny. When it comes to like a back and forth from a verbal lashing type of deal, Anna kills Rollie every fucking time. Every time. Every time. Rollie might say some funny things to some people, but Anna is so quick witted and she's funny as hell. But they killed me. But Natalie had enough. Everybody else was entertaining. Everybody was laughing, especially when they was going back and forth because it was funny. But Natalie ends up finally having enough and tells them it's time to go to the club. They go to the club. I guarantee you, and I'm going to tell you this every single time. Anytime they have a club scene, I am skipping through it. I skipped all the way through it because I don't care about seeing the montage. Just wasting my time talking about it. But the next day, Natalie, Jayla, Scotty, Sapphire, and Punk Ass, they are walking around Puerto Rico, getting drinks. And they're walking around with drinks. I don't know if that's like drinks, like margarita glass drinks. I don't know if that's a thing in Puerto Rico. I've never been. But I know you can't be walking around like that. That's like taking a drink out the club. But I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But they are going to get henna tattoos. I found that interesting. That was a nice little touch. But Punk Ass is claiming that she had to take the time to rejuvenate and reset. I said, AKA heal, because your face was fucked up. Still got them shades on too. But she then proceeds to say that she feels betrayed because she feels like Bianca used her to get on the show. I said, lies, because Bianca, I don't know if y'all saw it on one of the T pages, Bianca had released screenshots of their text messages last season when Mariah was about to get her ass beat by Sapphire and Suki. Well, Sapphire, because Suki didn't jump in. But she ended up telling Bianca that she felt like she's going to get jumped and she wishes that she was there and told her that she should have came to the auditions, yada, yada, yada. My point in saying this is because you literally was trying to get and beg Bianca to come on the season. Now that she's on the season with you and now that she allowed you to get your ass beat after you told her to let you get your one, now you feel like she's using you to get on the show. Bitch, who are you? Who are you? You're not even supposed to be on this season. You don't have any clout. She's not using you to get on anything. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Natalie called Bianca by Bianca's own merit. Bianca, outside of Love and Hip Hop, granted she was a one-hit wonder, but she had some type of clout on her own prior to being on TV. Nobody knew who you was before you got on TV. So stop it. Like Mariah loves trying to act like somebody's trying to jump and get clout off of her. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? But Sapphire ends up bringing up how she was asking Bianca about her reason for wanting to fight Punk Ass and not her. I'm like, again, you just made yourself look even stupider because you was sitting there addressing something that has nothing to do with you instead of addressing your own issue because she spit in your face and threw your wig in the toilet and pissed on the shit too. That's crazy. But Punk Ass loves Diamond the Body for sneaking Bianca. Of course you do, because that's all you do. But Natalie ends up filling her in on Rollie and Ahna shit, lets them know that they're going to the Dominican Republic. I can't wait to see this. Because I've never been to the DR. I might be going to the DR with one of my friends soon. Don't know how soon, but maybe soon. We talking about it. But Natalie feels like it's eviction day. And she says some of these bitches got to go. And they got to go before they leave. Jayla says Bianca and Gretchen. Bianca, I'm okay with Bianca staying now. But Gretchen, absolutely. Absolutely. She also feels that Slim fades into the background is not memorable and doesn't do enough to be seen. I said, yes, she definitely fades into the background. She definitely doesn't do enough. I feel like she's not memorable either, but doing enough to be seen. I'm glad she don't do too much to be seen, but she did too much to be seen later on and it backfired hard, but we'll get to it. Sapphire says Dia, and I agreed with her. She said because it's hard for her to find her place with the dialect, and I don't agree with that part, but I agree with Dia being gone because I'm like, what's her purpose here? But she says she finds it hard to have conversations with people because nobody can understand her because of her dialect and how strong her accent is. Most of them said that they liked her. Sapphire stands on the fact that she needs Dia to go. They then say that Rollie should be the one to hand out the eviction notices because she did a great job last season. And Scotty, yet again, said something else that I was agreeing with. She said, but nobody left. And I was like, exactly. So how good was those eviction notices? They weren't good at all. But we get a scene with Diamond and Meatball. They're recapping. Biggie joins them. Biggie ends up saying there's no beef between her and Rollie, saying that her issue with Rollie was her speaking English, her telling her to speak English when she was speaking Spanish. We already addressed that. They then ask Biggie if she feels like Ahna and Rollie can get past whatever they're going through, and Biggie says no because her cousin talking about Ahna. Everybody loves at this big age when you start calling people your cousin and your sister and they're not. I feel like you're corny. Like that's stuff that we do when we in like teenagers, like when we in middle school and high school. Like calling people your cousin that's not your cousin is weird to me. But they end up well, not they, Anna ends up joining them, and they start talking about all the people that Diamond has fought. Diamond ends up saying she's still gonna fight Tink again. Well, I think she said something about Tink. I forget what she said. No, because they was talking about the people that Diamond had fought, and Anna forgot how many people that she had fought because of how many people she had fought. And then Diamond ends up saying, "Yeah, I fought Tink," and Meatball says, "And got beat up three all them times too." She did not get beat up all them times she fought Diamond. I think they might have went 4 rounds. I'm lying. They might have went about 6 or 7 rounds, and I'm talking about in the duration of us knowing them on Caribbean, like the auditions, that first episode when they came, and then that episode when they was fighting up on the on top of the mountain. I'm gonna give it like a good 50-50. I feel like Diamond got about 3 rounds, and I feel like Tink maybe got a couple rounds. So Diamond didn't get beat up all them times, but regardless, Diamond says you wasn't there. Meatball says when somebody brings up my sister, here we go again with the sister stuff, because we know that they're not blood sisters like they claim they are. She said anybody that brings up her sister's name, she's gonna speak on it. Diamond said, well, we can run it again. Me and Tink can run it again. And Meatball says, well, you can run it with her sister. Diamond said, who's her sister? I said, exactly. Meat said, me. And Diamond says that she ain't ducking no phase, but it didn't get to the point where they ended up fighting. But Diamond says in her confessionals, like, it has nothing to do with you. And I'm like, you're right. You're right. But Biggie is now claiming that bitches got to go. AKA, like, the eviction notices need to be passed out. I said, how funny. Because you was the bitch last season that needed to go. They wanted you out of there. But now that you done got tough now, and it's now not you on the receiving end, now you want to join in. The bullied becomes the bullier. Or the bullied becomes the bully. Like, this is why I don't like Biggie. I'm back to not liking her. Like, I did not like her at all her first season. Last season, I liked her because I liked how she came in standing on business. And she was bullied. And me, I naturally always tend to root for the underdog. But now Biggie's still showing she's still the same person that she was on the first season. And I don't like Biggie, and I don't like her because she also got online. I already told you about the Juneteenth stuff. I didn't like how she went online on the Juneteenth stuff, defending Gretchen, saying that she can say the N-word because of who she's affiliated with. But then Biggie got her black ass, because she is black, but she don't claim that she's black, because she got her black ass on her YouTube this week and said that she was not black. And she doesn't have a right to be giving out black cards. So why are you literally sitting here trying to tell your viewers that Gretchen should be okay with it should be okay with Gretchen saying the N-word when you yourself don't even claim your own blackness? You don't deserve to say the N-word. You're black. It's clear you're black, but you don't claim your blackness, and you only gonna claim it when it's convenient for you to claim it. When somebody presses you about why you saying certain things that you shouldn't say. I can't stand people like that. I really cannot. But yeah, that's it with that scene. Natalie, Scotty, and Rollie, they're pouring drinks at the bar to get ready for these evictions. Natalie says the eviction is coming. It's their last night in Puerto Rico. Rollie's ready to write the eviction letters because she had started it. I rolled my eyes. The girls all trickle down at one point to get down to do the shots. Natalie has them all doing the baddie shot o'clock shit. Natalie then lets them know that they're going to be going out. But Dia and Slim will not be joining them once they leave Puerto Rico to go to the Dominican Republic. I said, but Gretchen is. It's funny how everybody else, it's like y'all just completely overlooking Gretchen. Even though Gretchen has not been seen in these scenes, I'd be forgetting that she's there. But still, if anybody should go home first, it should be her. So the fact that they're still not doing that, it just says everything about this whole company, this black-owned company. But Slim says, where did this come from? Slim dropped her bag, said, we're just going to have to call it out. Who said it? Like, I want to fight now. That's basically what Slim is doing. Slim embarrassed herself. Boy, she embarrassed herself, but we're going to get to it. Ahna said, everybody said it. Everybody said you, Dia, Gretchen, and Bianca. Slim said she's fighting for hers. At this point, she said, I'm going to fight for my place. Embarrassing. Ahna said, we ain't attacking people to stay. I said, thank you. Like, this is not, even though that's what the show essentially is, but that's what the show should not be. And I'm glad Ahna said that. Slim ends up pressing Ahna because Anna's on this table up here, sitting on the table, and Slim is in the middle in the middle with everybody surrounding her. Slim ends up walking up on Ahna, pressing her, saying, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Ahna looked at her and said, let me make sure y'all can hear me. Ahna went back and said, who the fuck are you talking to? And dropped her purse. One thing about Ahna is she, no matter how big you are, she is not scared to get down there with you. And I said, I know that's right. Because who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Because she got hot with her. But Dia is now saying that she feels like everybody she did everything that she was supposed to do. I said, what do you mean what you supposed to do? Like, just be yourself. Like, you shouldn't be thinking that you have to do certain things. But she said she wants to know as well who said it. Like, I want to know who said it because I want to know who's been smiling in my face so I can write you off as a fake ass bitch. So Tink ends up going around asking everybody who said it, and then she ends up asking Rollie, and Rollie said, "I don't even know who these girls are." I said, "Exactly. I'm glad you didn't say anything else but that." But Gretchen is confused because she thought that she was getting evicted. I said, "Yeah, you should." But Slim ends up still being on this. She's still saying like, "I want to know who said for me to go." Anna just pretty much told you. Damn near everybody said that. But Rollie said they just told you. I said, exactly. Meatball gets up because she heard Slim basically saying that she wants to fight and whoever voted her out. And she said she felt like she ain't gonna do nothing. So at this point, I'm gonna stand up because I know that she's gonna expect. She's saying that she wants to know who did it so she can fight, but I know she's not gonna do nothing. So let me stand up here. So Meatball gets up there and owns the fact that she said that she needed to go. And Slim said, "I fuck with you, but let's catch this one." And Meatball did not swing down. I would have swung down immediately. But Meatball being who Meatball is and the presence that she has and the energy that she gives, like she really about it. The minute she said, "Let's get this one," you should have got up, throw your setup, and get to getting it. But she didn't do it. But Slim is also a punk too, because she ain't do nothing about it either. But we'll get to it. Jayla owns up to hers, saying, like, "I've said that you shouldn't be here." And she gave her the reasons for that. Natalie then says that they're bringing in replacements, but if they're open to being around, they'll be the replacements. Talking about Slim and Dia. I said, please, I'm out of here. If it was me, I'm out of here. I'm not sitting around waiting on y'all to make me a main cast member. Fuck out of here. Y'all not about to waste my time. And I'm not about to be sitting here like, you're not about to use me like that. What? Like, you casted me as a main cast member and then you want to demote me as a replacement and then you want me to stand on standby? Fuck y'all. Get out of here. And Dia ends up saying that she worked too hard to be here and she ain't sitting in no house waiting around. I said, I know that's right. Dia, I have not been a fan of Dia, but this right here made me respect her. I said, I'm glad she said that. Sapphire says that Slim and Dia's name came up on the eviction list, and she said that she needs Slim to show more personality because there's more girls that would want to be here. I said, you're literally saying that. And then when she was saying that, guess who was behind her? Tasiki, the one who ain't showing no personality at all, but you wouldn't dare say that shit to her. Gretchen ain't showing no personality. She over there. Like, it's so many girls in this show that don't show personality, but this is the reason why you telling her that she needs to go home. The jokes write themselves. Like, she should have got on that pad and wrote that down. But Slim ends up still asking around who wanted her out. Diamond saying they literally are telling you who wants you out. So I'm sitting there saying, like, Slim, you look stupid because now you look like you're picking and choosing because there's a handful of bitches that have told you that they want you out. And you said you want to fight the people that want you out, but you have not fought Jayla. I'm pretty sure she thinks she's going to lose to Jayla. She has not fought Meatball. I'm pretty sure she thinks she's going to lose to her. So Anna ends up saying Meatball and Diamond a body. And Meatball is standing right there next to Slim. Slim then says, Diamond, okay, get down. I said, the bitch is right here. Swing on her first. But that's how you know she's a punk. And that lets you know she's picking and choosing because she thinks she can beat Diamond. Diamond said, I just did my hair. Slim runs up and sneaks Diamond because she's sitting on the bar, sneaks Diamond, tries to sneak her. Diamond kicked her and Slim ended up leaping towards Diamond because when she kicked her, she fell back a little bit, but Slim leapt on top of Diamond. Diamond played it right because Diamond got behind the bar and was grabbing Slim's hair. Security is pulling on them now, trying to break them up, and Diamond is swinging. Slim wasn't doing nothing. I said, Slim, that's embarrassing. Like, she was swinging down on you, and Natalie was laughing while she was trying to get from behind the bar. Jayla says that Diamond said that she didn't want to fight, and Slim jumped on her, and she can't respect that, which I can't either because you had another person. You said that you want to fight whoever voted you out, and Meatball said that she voted you out, and Meatball was standing right there next to her, and Meatball would have squared up if she wanted to, and she could have got her one with her, and I would have respected you more with that one because that's a more, I guess, evenly yoked opponent. But then again, it's not that even because we saw how Slim was fighting. But they ended up going another round. No, wait. I'm skipping over it. Diamond now says that she wants to fight. Because y'all remember, Diamond just said, I don't want to fight because I got my hair done. Now at this point, she ready to fight. Because now at this point, you done pissed me off. And now you done fucked my hair up. So Slim is ready to go still. So Diamond put her wig off. And they start fighting. And when they started fighting, Diamond was whooping her ass. When I tell you she was whooping, that was the cleanest I've seen Diamond fight. Like, she was throwing straight punches and connecting. Slim ain't throw nothing. Like she ran in the first time and like tried to swing forward, but she looking this way. She wasn't like I said. You got to lean into your punches. Like she went like this. You got to step into that bitch and like throw it off your shoulder. That's how you connect. And you need to have your head up. She looking this way, swinging that way. Diamond was hitting. I was like, okay. But Slim went outside. Like she went outside. They went another round, and Diamond was still cracking her. And Tasiki said Slim was swinging in slow motion, which was true. But they ended up wrapping that up. They getting ready to go out. Slim is standing there with no wig on, a busted lip. Natalie tells her that you gone, like you out of here. We going to the club, but you can come with us, but you gone. I said that's so embarrassing. Like you did all of that just to get your ass beat and still have to leave. But Natalie says to Dia that she can take the opportunity to be a replacement. So Dia has the opportunity to still stay, not Slim. Dia says, with all respect, I'm not a replacement. I came in here to put my country on. She starts talking about how her accent makes it hard for her to communicate with people. And then Biggie's punk ass decides she wants to interrupt her and say, pretty much say, like, it's okay to be a replacement. Dia said, bitch, let me fucking talk. I said, you can stay. I said, you can stay. I respect this. She said, like, what the fuck is your problem? Let me speak. And then Biggie ends up finally shutting her up too, which pissed me off. I was like, let me tell you that back, because you should have told Biggie to shut the fuck up. And then the way Biggie started screaming, because you could tell Biggie only doing this with people that she knows can't fight. Like she didn't have any of this energy with Jayla. Not after the fact. Not after she got her ass beat. She might have had it before, but she didn't do it after. But Biggie starts screaming at this point, saying they giving you a chance to stay. I came in here as a replacement. I said, bitch, not everybody is desperate like you. Not everybody is okay with being a second fiddle. Like, I respected Dia for saying what she said. And she's still sitting there screaming. Biggie saying, like, I'm proud to be a replacement. That's you. That's not her. She got more respect for herself. You don't. And then she's saying that she's pretty much trying to get tough with Dia, saying, like, she would never. Dia was. She was. I forget what I was about to say, but she's trying to get tough. Whatever. I forgot what I was writing, and I could not read it. But Biggie ends up saying, like, "Why do you feel so special to downplay replacements?" She's not feeling special. She just knows it. She knows her worth. She knows, like, I'm a main cast. Y'all cast me as a main cast member, and then you want to demote me because you claim I'm not doing enough. Bitch, get out of here. I'll go home then. If I'm not doing enough, I'll go home and do enough there. Like, I'll go home and get my money the way I need to get it. But they ended up heading out to the club. Dia and Slim are still with them. I would have went home. Like, I would have booked my flight and been like, fuck y'all. I'm not going out with y'all. Because y'all not getting no money no way. Y'all splitting probably 25 G's amongst 14, 15 bitches. 25 G's split amongst 14 girls. That might be under $1,000 for each one of y'all. I can go do that shit at home. But Natalie claims that she's upset that Dia's her only option now is to be a replacement. I'm like, what are you talking about, Natalie? You have every opportunity to make her not be a replacement. But whatever. Dia's still sitting there pleading her case, saying what she said. She also says she doesn't feel like she gave anybody a reason that she shouldn't be on the show. Biggie ends up saying that the girls that are already kicked out, like, why are they still here? Like, why you still got them coming? I'm like, I do agree with that. Slim is saying that it's her last night. She'll go out with a bang. She went out with a bang. You did not go out with a bang. You went out getting banged, but whatever. But they go to the club and I fast forwarded. That's it. But next week looks good. They're headed to the Dominican Republic. Scotty and Jayla want Gretchen gone. Ahna ends up calling somebody, one of her family members, talking about punk ass and her mama and her people trying to jump her. And she said she's going to slap the shit out of them. I said, thank you, Ahna. Thank you. But punk ass arrives to the house trying to call out Ahna, or at least calling for Ahna, talking about she's going to have to stand on this. Like, bitch, who are you? You expose yourself that you can't fight. Ahna can handle herself when she fights. You can't. She going to beat your ass. But I can't wait to see that too. But Gretchen is still saying nigga. And it gets to the point where she is going back and forth with Callie because Callie is telling her to stop. I guess she's about to try and apologize again, but Callie is telling her, you got to stop saying nigga. And then Gretchen tries to get buck with Callie. And this is why Callie is my number one. This is my number one favorite on the season. Callie got buck with her. So her, bitch, now I got a problem with you. Now I'm offended. Because it seemed like Gretchen was still trying to defend her saying the N-word. And Callie said, now I'm offended. And Callie got up in her face about ready to bomb on her. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I'm like a kid in the candy store because I love me some Callie. And Callie is the realest one on the show. She is. Callie, if you see this, I love you. Big love. But let me know what y'all think down below. Thumbs up the video. Drop the comments down below. I will jump in there with y'all later on today because trials are done. If not later on today, it's probably gonna be tomorrow because I got Love Island to do again tonight, right after this. So yeah, y'all watching Love Island. It's a good season this season. So if y'all want some good drama, check it out. Jump in the comments for the review. But yeah, I will see y'all then. Peace.